my audience. Hi, my name is Abdulfatah, abdi, and today my topic will be about the epidemics of single parenting. So what are the main causes of single parenting? There are many, but the ones we want to focus on today are these ones right here. The first one being abandonment, adoption, divorce, separation, and death. Those are the most common ones for single parents to live and raise kids by themselves. So what are single parents? Single parents are families where a parent lives with children, either alone or in a larger household with a spouse or a partner. Today, 1/3 of American children, a total of 15 million, are being raised without a father. A couple years ago, mothers would stay at home with their children. That would be the norm. Mothers would stay at home, raise the kids, look after the household, while the fathers went home and made the bread and worked very hard to make the money for the family. But in American households today, there's nothing like that. Studies have shown that these children are affected dramatically, both negatively and positively, but mostly negatively. At the same time, there's also positive effects that come from living with a single parent. So what are some facts? So statistics on single parent families in 2016 shows that 40 to 50% of marriages in the United States come from divorce. So 40 to 50% come from divorce. 13.7 million single parent families live in the United States. And from that, these families house 22 million children. And 82% of them are mothers and 17% are fathers. So this shows that mothers are more with the kids while the father is absent. So what are some problems they face as a single parent? The first one is the most common, financial constraints. Money is the biggest problem they face. So what do experts predict? They predict that it costs between $250,000 to $300,000 to raise a child through the age of 18. So from 0 to the age of 18, it takes about $300,000 to raise them. So a lower income often means that the family lives in poor neighborhoods. So the child will be raised in where they're exposed to drugs, illegal activities, poor role models, and so forth. When you have a child, your instinct tells you to stay at home, raise that kid, look after him. But since you're the only parent, it also tells you to go out and work hard and make the money. So while you're working hard, what are you doing for the child? The child needs daycare. And daycare itself costs up to $20,000 a year. Many single parents barely make enough money to make living expenses and childcare. So the second problem these single parents face are emotional problems. Living in poverty is very stressful and can have many effects on the children, including low self-esteem, increased anger, and frustration. Besides financial constraints, children might think of them as a lesser. This causes repressed anger and resentment towards their father or mother who have not been with them all along. Children might not always show signs, but it affects them on the inside. It also causes a feeling of sadness and loneliness. Other emotional effects of growing up in single-parent households include feelings of abandonment, difficulty socializing, and connecting with others. So I just showed you two most common problems. And I also like to talk about the positive. One positive effect is in households of single parents is that the child, when he grows up, learns to be independent. Many children who grow up in single parent homes turn into healthy, successful adults, dependent on other factors such as personality types and parenting techniques. Children in single parent families pick up strong responsibility skills, such as helping out with chores and tasks. So when they grow up, they learn to be independent. Another positive outcome from living within a single parent family is that the children feels valued by the parent who raised them, by the only parent who raised them. So children in single parent families often form close bonds with their parent, as long as they are closely dependent on each other throughout their child's life. So I listed here some people who are famous that are raised by single parents. Our President Barack Obama was raised by his mother from the time he was born until he was 4 years old. Another famous person who was raised was Kanye West, who was raised by his mother, also in Chicago, Illinois. Another actor who was raised was Eddie Murphy, who was raised by his mother. Michael Phelps, the swimmer, was raised by his mother also. And Madonna was raised by her father after her mother died of breast cancer. So this shows that even though you live in a single parent household, you can still come out and make moves and be in the world, especially Hollywood. What are some solutions? Some solutions are single parents who seek out community resources to help the needs of families, including agencies that can help them collect overdue child support. Absentee parents are still responsible for their children. Take advantage of state-funded child programs and medical dental insurance plans to ease some of the financial strain on your family. Also, it is important that the child always understands that in spite of the change in the family structure, that they still have a family. Single-parent families should explain to their children that they will continue to enjoy a close, loving relationship with both the kids and the parents. You can soothe some of their fears and sadness by presenting a united front, speaking truthfully, and responding to their questions and concerns with patience and sensitivity. In conclusion, every family situation is unique. There are millions of reasons why mothers and fathers end up being only parents in the household and end up being separated. Children of single parents face tremendous challenges as financial constraints and emotional problems. However, it is possible to minimize the effects of single parenting on your kids by keeping your focus on the best interests of your children, utilizing resources, and taking good care of yourself. You can provide a safe, nurturing home environment for your family. And that's it for me. There are some citations I listed on here, but the most helpful one was motherhood.org. Motherhood.org, that was the best one, and the second to the best was family.jrank.org, and another one I found that helped me cite my sources and statistics was ranker.com/list. So thank you.